So what we need to look at now is what happens if there is global climate change. So we're talking about in the event of warming of the climate. Now, one of the things we must remember is that polar regions are warming fastest. So any climatic or oceanic process taking place in polar regions are going to be affected sooner and to a greater extent than processes that take place in other parts of the world. So if I draw the diagram that I sort of drew last time, so here's the surface of the sea. And this is near the equator. So we've got lots of sunshine beaming down on it, warming the water up. Over here, I have Greenland. Okay, and on top of Greenland is a big ice sheet, an ice cap, which in the event of global warming will start to melt. This adds fresh water to the seas around Greenland. Now, if we have salt water and we add fresh water, we will dilute the salt water, and this will mean that it is less dense. And this means that it sinks less easily. So we don't really get so much of a drawdown of water around Greenland. So it's still cold, but because it's been diluted at the same time, it doesn't sink so easily. It slows down. And this slowing down means that we slow the progression of the current of warm water as well. So we slow the warm water current. And it also means, therefore, we slow down this returning flow of water as well. Along the seabed. So we still have this prevailing wind, which is still going to have some friction, still move the water, but we don't have that additional draw of water being brought in by the sinking water near Greenland, the cold water. So we don't stop the North Atlantic Conveyor, which we abbreviate to NAC. So the NAC does not stop, it's slowed down. And this will result in changes to climate. So things like Northwest Europe will become colder. Right, which might seem counterintuitive. You say global warming, you'd expect everywhere to get colder, warmer, but actually, because the warm water current has slowed down, we will see less energy being imparted to places like the UK and the coast of France and places like that. So Europe will actually become, Northwest Europe will actually become colder. And it'll have impacts on things like rate of precipitation as well, because there'll be less evaporation, because there'll be less hot water. So it has quite a convoluted and involved impact, and that's why it's really important that we understand this one.